Oi, welcome to the Pink Show. So many things going on this weekend. We have what's trending on social media. We have my thumbs up or my thumbs down, plus Weekend in the Bay with Tammy Lee. But first, I want to start the show with Glades and Martins, who sat down with Allie Mills. She played the mom on the Wonder Years. Do you remember Wonder Years back in the 90s? It was one of my favorite shows.
Allie Mills is here next to me, well-known actress. Living in California, lived in the Bay Area, and back to Redwood City. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So tell me, I know you're working with Tony Gapastione in a new movie.
I like the way you said that.
Gapastione,
Tony,
right?
did you hear the way he said your name?
I told him
No.
he has to pay sometimes.
Yeah,
so I should say that. But anyway. So just by the way, we are close to each other, but we are fully vaccinated here, just to be clear.
And the
So-
wind's blowing.
Exactly. We are outside in
Got
Redwood
you.
City, beautiful city. So tell me a little bit about the project.
Well, Tony has written this movie about suicide, really. It's about a young man, and the lead character in the movie is a young woman, his sister. And when he commits suicide, it makes her just be flailing around in the world. I play his mom. And it's probably hardest for a mother, I would think, of anybody, and certainly his wife too is in the movie. But it's really the questions of, how did we all miss it? What do you do when somebody goes? How do you keep your faith? If my daughter doesn't really have strong faith or any in the middle of the movie, and so for me, it's just a battle to keep mine.
And your daughter is played by
Allison Ewing, yes, wonderful actress, Allison Ewing, and she's from the Bay Area.
Can I put you on the spot?
Sure. I don't know.
I think you're used to this more than I do. Should we call Allison? I'm not going to be interviewing you. I'm not going to have the pleasure, but she will.
Oh, geez. Hot
There you go. I'm going to give you this seat,
Okay.
please. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
In this particular story, which is not light, as we both discovered this afternoon, why would you want to escape into something so dark? And how is that escape in it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was no escaping.
Like, aren't you crazy to want to do this?
Yeah, there's no escaping me, unfortunately, with Charlene's story. There's too much of me in it.
What are those things?
Yeah, I mean, everything from, the comments about the size of your body when you're in this line of work to losing someone a family member I love very much to suicide, right? Like
That's a true story for you?
Indeed, yeah. And
I
so,
didn't know that.
yeah, so I was deeply impacted by that. And so there were too many things that were parallel to where I had to, I wouldn't have said no to Tony anyway.
I didn't actually know this
Yeah.
about you. I won't ask details or anything like that, but did you go through what we both go through in this movie where you felt that maybe you could have done something to prevent that suicide?
Yeah, more. Yes, I'm very, very specifically yes. Like so much so. Yeah.
Wow.
Like daily for a long time. And watching the rest of the family members not knowing how to deal with that situation, all of the what ifs, all of the wish we hads, all of the wish we could do it over kind of things were there. And so the whole family and myself, Charlene and the entire family and part of that thing of where like you want to grieve as a family, but it's your own journey as well too, right?
What would you like to say with this movie, but also you, to the people that this is going to reach who are going through something similar?
I hope that it just makes it more accessible. It's still really hard to talk about for people, and so I hope that it gives it a little more space in the everyday world of in suicide and of mental illness, and just kind of giving it a voice that feels reachable, and it's not just some abstract or very hard to understand story, right? Dominic was everyone, kind of,
Tony, sit over here.
That must have meant that the shooting went well.
It did. Everything's good. It's all good.
It's Gabastione.
That's what he called you.
I don't know.
Tony.
So
Hi.
how did you come up with the script?
How did I come up with the script? I came up with the script within 6 weeks. 6 weeks I wrote this film, and I wrote it because this other film that I wanted to do called The Thorns We Live With, everybody said it was too much money, and nobody was ever going to give me the money to make it. So I said, well, I'll write a smaller micro-budget film and make that film and show you I can make a film. That's basically what I'm doing.
So, and when people will be able to watch the movie?
Well, we're hoping we can start submitting the. Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Oh my gosh, we're hoping we can start submitting this to film festivals by the end of the year with a 2022 premiere.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
all of you.
So nice meeting you too.
Thank you so much.
It was so cool meeting Allie Mills. I had the chance to be there too, but I was behind the scenes. And now let's check what's trending on social media. Emmy Award-winning actress Christina Applegate announced the other day via Twitter that she has multiple sclerosis and the world is rallying behind her. In her tweet, Applegate says she was diagnosed a few months ago and the diagnosis has been a strange journey and a rough road. But as we all know, the road keeps going. MS is a debilitating and unpredictable disease that affects the central nervous system and disrupts the flow of information between the brain and the body. We all know that Jennifer Aniston influenced millions of women to cut their hair to be just like Rachel on Friends. But could she also influence millions more to cut anti-vaxxers out of their lives? Aniston announced that she had to cut people who chose not to be vaccinated out of her life. And speaking of Aniston, rumors are now swirling that she and former co-star David Schwimmer are more than friends and are possibly dating. Both are currently single and the rumors gained traction at the Friends reunion when both admitted to being attracted to each other. So stay tuned. Spoiler alert for those of you expecting Carrie and Mr. Big to have their happily ever after in the Sex and the City reboot. According to a leaked copy of the script, Carrie and Big are divorced and Bridget Moynahan, who plays Natasha, Big's second ex-wife, has been spotted on the set. The search is over, and let's make that a true daily double. Jeopardy surprised fans when they finally announced not one, but two permanent hosts for the long-running game show, and to carry on Alex Trebek's legacy. After a 9-month search, executive producer Mike Richards has been tapped to host the daily syndicated shows. And actress and real-life neuroscientist Mayim Bialik will take over hosting duties for the primetime shows and specials. And now it's time for my thumbs up or my thumbs down. Let's check it out.
So I saw this combo on TikTok the other day. Peanuts into a cherry Coke. Apparently it's something they do in the South.
So cherry Coke with peanuts? But let's give it a try. But okay, got my peanuts here with the cherry Coke. Just gonna dip it inside. More, because she put a lot on hers. Here we go. Let's see. It's not bad. It's good. I can't believe it's so good. It's delicious. You should try it. It's definitely a thumbs up for me. I confess I'm so excited for this one. This is the only tape I have, so let's give it a try. Choop. I look like a little piggy. The next part is right here. Okay, let's go for this side. Really black. Let's take the black one. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go for the final results. I'm scared. Okay, almost, but the idea is pretty good. So this side, it did work, but not this side. So you just need to measure it the right way. So, but definitely a thumbs up for me.
What do we got going on here? We got water in a pie?
Water? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Putting butter in there and some vanilla?
That looks weird. I'll try it if you'll try it.
Fine.
It's trending on social media, the water pie. I got two just in case we fall in love with it. So I got my pie crust.
Let's go for the ingredients. 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar. I squeezed half of lime instead of vanilla, 5 tablespoons of butter, and that's it.
Okay, so let's see if it works. Let's bake this baby. So it did not work for me because it stayed in the oven for almost an hour and it's still very liquid. So it's a thumbs down for me.
I'm having so much fun with these thumbs up or thumbs down. So please continue sending me your video that you think that I'm gonna be cool doing it. So send it to thepinkShow@newsupnow.org. Last week, my team and I went to check out City Dance San Jose, and I had the chance to dance. It was so much fun. Let's take a look. It's time to have fun in downtown San Jose again.
We have a lot going on now to reactivate downtown. We have every Friday happening down on Fountain Alley going on right now. So you can bounce around downtown and be able to experience a lot of the fun coming back this summer.
City Dance San Jose is back after 2 years with a new partner.
Yes, we're really excited about this new partnership between City Dance and the San Jose Museum of Art, which is going to be happening on the first Fridays in August, September, and October. It's an outdoor event, but when you go inside, bring your mask and enjoy the artwork. And there's great food, great music, great dance instructors too. It's a lot of fun.
Shireen, tell me, you can samba so amazing. When did you learn to samba?
Here in San Jose or Santa Clara County, people come from all over the world and get to share beautiful dance with us, and we have this amazing multicultural community here. So I've been blessed to be able to learn dance right here.
And what is better than being out on a Friday night?
Because I draw very quickly. Because I had lots of time. Because I did lots of it outside.
It feels great. It feels great to be back out in community. We've actually done a little bit now this summer. This is first City Dance in 2 years, so it feels great to be out here with community and just enjoying being together.
It's never too late to learn to dance. Tonight is also the opening night of a new exhibit at the San Jose Museum of Art.
Called Hedo-Styrol Factory of the Sun. It was the hit of the 2015 Venice Biennale. It has been very famous around the world, and this is the Bay Area premiere.
I want to mention your shoes. Tell me the story behind your shoes, your boots actually.
Well, they were a Christmas present. I'm very grateful for them, but it turns out that the anime characters in Hedo-Styrol's Factory of the Sun are wearing gold or gold boots or other gold, so we were all trying to find things in our wardrobe at home.
Thank you for watching. Back to the studios. And now it's time for the Weekend in the Bay with Tammy Lee. She's here with me already. Tammy, what you got for us?
Well, we have movies, we have music, and we have free cable car rides. In the North Bay, how about taking it back old school with a drive-in movie under the stars? For a good cause. That's what the William Tell House in Tamales is doing at the old high school baseball field, which is the perfect spot for a 40-foot screen and a projector. The movie is free, but a portion of the snacks and beverages sold will go to the Shoreline Unified School District. This week's movie is A League of Their Own, and the movie starts at 7:30 p.m. For upcoming movies, go to williamtellhouse.com. In the East Bay, celebrate the community of Rockridge with their Rock and Stroll happening this Saturday at 10 a.m. This event happens the second Saturday of every month. Support the local businesses, check out the various restaurants, enjoy the live music, all while you explore the area. Details at rockridgedistrict.com. And over in Pleasanton, at the Alameda County Fairgrounds, the Harvest Festival returns. Known as the West Coast's largest indoor arts and crafts festival, this family-owned business is celebrating its 49th year, and it features handmade original arts and crafts, specialty foods, and artist demonstrations. General admission is $9 and parking is $10 by credit card only. Go to AlamidaCountyFair.com for more details. Across the way in San Ramon, did you know that Bishop Ranch is more than just a shopping center? They also have the Summer Music Series Unplugged every Friday night beginning at 6:30 p.m. The event is free, so pack a picnic lunch or grab dinner at the many restaurants and stop by and listen to local small bands performing everything from rock, retro, blues, jazz, and so much more. However, masks are required. Norris Stanley, a Bay Area saxophonist and composer, will be performing this week. For more info on who will be performing next, head to citycenterbishopranch.com. And in the city, for my Brazilian peeps, it's gonna be a fun time at the Brazilian Day Party out in the marina. This is a totally free event that usually happens once a month during the summer at a different bar in the marina. For their first event since the shutdown, the party starts this Sunday at 3 p.m. at Rockwell with DJ Cabello spinning the hottest tracks from Brazil. And yes, even though it's a party, masks are required. And did you know that for the month of August, all cable car rides are free? Nothing says San Francisco more than the iconic cable cars, which were out of operation for the past 16 months due to the pandemic. But the historic trolleys are back on limited service. And just a heads up that masks are required for all cable car riders, including the time you are waiting at the stops. And in Burlingame, if you're into 70s yacht rock, I have just the thing for you today at the Burlingame Music in the Park, and it's free. Mustache Harbor will be performing at Washington Park. Show starts at 6 p.m. For other fun events in Burlingame, go to burlingame.org. And finally, in the South Bay, the San Jose Jazz Summerfest returns this weekend with live music and a major hip-hop star headlining. Common will be performing from his latest album, A Beautiful Revolution, Part 1, which features the song A Place in This World. This is the song that Michelle Obama used in her When We All Vote campaign during the 2020 elections. Single-day tickets are between $35 and $190, and 3-day passes are between $105 to $470. Go to summerfestsanjose.org for additional information about the festival. And additionally, due to the Delta variant, attendees must provide proof of vaccination at the door or proof of a negative COVID test that is less than 72 hours old, and you must wear a mask at the venue.
I love jazz. I need to take my mom with me because I know she loves it also.
I want to go see Common.
Me too. That's going to be fun.
Yes,
but
it will.
Unfortunately, we need to wear a mask still.
Exactly. But you know what? It's not going to stop us from having a good time if we go.
Definitely not. Have a wonderful weekend. Continue sending me your email to the pigshow@newsupnow.org. Have a great week. Ciao.